Hi there and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. So today I'm talking about the chap behind me, which is Beato, who's a well-respected musician, and he has a big following on YouTube, millions of followers, and he's well respected in the community. And his channel often deals with the deconstruction and analysis of music, breaking it apart, seeing how it's made, how it's put together, and there can't be anything harmful about that, surely. Well, his channel is in grave danger at the moment of being completely removed from YouTube, and I want to talk about why and if it's fair and what can be done about it. Now, there's been a little bit of an uproar regarding this story, and quite rightly so, because as creators, there is what we call fair use. Now, with that, it gives you the ability to demonstrate or show perhaps maybe some music or something that belongs to someone else. As long as you are adding commentary to it, or if you are analysing it or talking about it in a way that brings further value to the music in hand. You couldn't just upload someone's track and not say anything and just upload it for people to hear. That's not fair use. That's just stealing and putting their music up. But there is a certain degree of fair use that is allowed, for criticism and discussion. So what's happened is Beato has done that with very short amounts of music. We're talking in very short 10-15 seconds worth of music, but it's been copyright struck by BMG, and there are 3 pending copyright strikes that are going on at the moment. Now, for those who don't know, the way YouTube works is you've got a 3 copyright strike and you're out rule. So if you get 3 strikes, your channel is removed, and all your content and everything you've built and worked hard at just goes poof like that. And at the moment, he has 3 pending copyright strikes, and if they're upheld, then he's going to find himself in a pretty difficult situation. And he recently made a video talking about, how upset he is by it and how frustrated he is, particularly because the videos in question that have been struck are, well, some of them are a YouTube short. So we're not even talking like a long form content. I mean, the clue is in the title, short. So it's not even like he's uploading a full album or a full song. So it's only a very small amount. And often the things that are getting struck are things where he's actually uploaded videos of him talking to the artist in question, who is playing the music. And the BMG algorithm, I suppose, is essentially, having the red light flash and say, well, this is copyright material, and he's getting the warnings. He's getting struck. Now, I don't know what's going on there, and I don't know why he seems to be getting targeted more heavily, because when you look on YouTube, I see lots of people uploading other people's content without no repercussions. I mean, people who upload complete full albums of bands and artists, and it's there. It doesn't get removed, it doesn't get taken away, and these are small creators, maybe people with hardly any subscribers who are uploading this stuff, and it just seems to kind of go by the way. But Beato, who has a much more prominent presence on social media, somehow seems to be getting struck left, right and centre, and I find that very odd, particularly because his content is very professional, and it's also promoting these bands and artists by him talking about these different bands and analysing their music or having discussions and topics. It's bringing them to the attention of a wider audience, which in return could lead to further sales of their music, which in turn is going to put money in the record label's pockets. So it seems counterintuitive, really, for the record label to do this. Now, I don't know whether, I don't know whether it's just an automated thing that happens. There's no human kind of element. I don't know. You'll have to let me know. It would seem very odd if there's a real person or people behind it who are actively, doing these strikes, because I don't understand what their motive would be and why they would do that. why wouldn't they target people who upload bands' full albums without any commentary or criticism, just their albums fully available? Surely that's got to be the thing to focus in on here, not the people who are trying to actually produce valid content. So yeah, it's a very difficult one. Now I suspect that the sort of the backlash from it will work in his favour. I don't think that they will uphold the three strikes, but I don't know. I'm not sure. It depends, I suppose, how BMG feel and how petty they want to be. But I think it would be a great shame for someone to lose their entire channel based on really such a small thing. It's not. I just don't understand it. I don't understand the rationale. And again, it's frustrating because you've got people out there who work really hard on their content to produce things of worth, getting punished. And then you've got other people who just upload other people's content with no valid content, and they seem to get a pass. I don't know. I just don't understand anymore how the system works. It just seems to be completely backwards and upside down. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed this content, then please do drop a subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Take care. Bye.